Hello everybody and welcome back. More Snowrunner. Now in the previous episode I did time lapse, and from the previous episode before I did any commentary on it, I decided I want a bigger engine for the little red truck, which if you watch the time lapse I went and did. I got the little red engine, a bigger truck. I suppose it's a good thing and a bad thing, is one of the upgrades was another engine for this. But if you actually look, we already had it. It was one of the engines we paid £13,000 for. Well, now we've got two. But luckily enough, we've got a spare one. And they do fit onto other trucks. I went back and checked. So if we ever get another truck, we may have a spare engine for it. We did nearly lost the Scout in the river. But if you go and watch the time lapse, it's all there. Now I have thought of today's plan pretty already. So we were on about doing the metal, all the metal in Lake Island, which is still the plan, but we were saying we needed a saddle low trailer, which I have now got, the red truck with the bigger engine, which I will leave saddle low. But while unlocking upgrades, I stumbled across this mission, 10 hut mission, which I'll need to do other missions. You need to rebuild this bridge. Now this bridge is, you get £6,000 for this, which is quite substantial, and we need metal beams, concrete slab first, and then we need metal beams and concrete blocks second. Now on my travels, I know this trailer has, the first bit has metal beams and concrete slabs, but I also know that this road is a bit muddy. This is pretty muddy, and this is a pretty angled road. So it's going to be a bit tricky getting it down and around there. But we're going to test out the red truck engine. And then the second part of it is concrete blocks and metal beams. Now that's metal beams in that trailer right there. And you can get concrete blocks very close in Smithfield Dam. So literally, you can get concrete blocks right here. So all the other stuff is very, very close by, and it's a job that we have to do. But once we've done that mission, I plan to take the little red truck. This is a big fuel tanker. I may move that somewhere a bit more feasible, but then I plan to just take it around here with saddle low, take it through to Lake Island, and do some of the jobs in Lake Island. So the first plan is we are getting this truck, and we're going to see if it will. I'm already in the garage, am I? No. Am I? Yeah, I'm already at the garage, yeah. We're going to take this out and we're going to see how well it earns and how well it actually does. So that's what we're going to do. And we need some juice, which I think we should be able to get on the way. So let's go! Right, so we're now at Drummond Islands. Mark out on the map. The truck sounds like it's got an absolutely monstrous engine. It's been going through stuff like it's not even there. We will pick up a small bit of juice and turn down there. You'll see on the way in there's a big slant and a big patch of mud. Put this one to the test. I noticed as well, if I put this in all-wheel drive, if you look at the fuel intake, so if I floor that, we're up to like 4. If I put it in all-wheel drive, it absolutely doubles. Now some trucks aren't overly like that, but this one is. I'm guessing it's because of the engine. We've used 40 litres since coming past the entrance to the quarry, so it is eating the juice of it. But I know it's. I reckon this truck's got it in it, but we'll find out. I mean, it's breezing through this now without even 4-wheel drive. It is just cruising along. And there is the big fuel tanker on here. But again, my excellent fuel placement is doing good. So we need to head this way. Down here is where the first bit is. Very this bit. So if I'm coming with a big trailer down here, I'm going to be slightly concerned at the angles. I mean, that was a big angle, straight into the mud. And it's got through that just fine, but could it do it pulling a trailer full of concrete and metal? We will find out. And we've got another patch of mud. I'm hoping that's saddle low. I'm hoping that is saddle low and not saddle high. I would partly curse myself if I had to drive all the way back because I had the wrong trailer. Well, I suppose we can do this job. It'd be worth it even if we get this job done, the driving here and driving back. Here is the trailer. Knocked down someone's fence. Straighten myself up a bit. And let the truck's trials begin. We've got a fancy gearbox, so we can use diff lock to instantly slow down, but it's not the worst. Yeah, you see we're bogging off the bat. It's not a good sign. Keeping going. It's keeping going. Even endurance gets slowed down and bogged down sometimes. We're a bit stuck there. Have we got anything in front of us? Yeah, we're stuck again. Come on. She's not turning. She's not turning. Get it. Come on. That's the one. She's everywhere. She's there to control a bit. She's up there. Oh, we've just got this bit. I'm gonna floor it. Sometimes just floor it. Oh, she's cruising it. Again, it pops a wheelie. But we're getting there. Slow and steady. Through the mud. Over the hills. Cruising to objectives. She's done it. I'm resting. She's got through that. She's got small handling issues. When that's probably just because she's got a lot of weight when she's going uphill. But where exactly are we taking this? Let's follow it round and down here. I want to start tracking, and then we should be able to turn around in there, but I don't think we're going to need this trailer. But it will be in the way if we leave it there. Check that big rock of death. I go to cargo. First job. She did good. I need to spin this round. Ah, big rock I took there. Put this somewhere out the way. I know from the later missions we have to bring a really big trailer, and it's this corner. We have to bring one of them really super trailers around this bend. I can remember that being pretty tight. It looks like someone's had a bit of an accident there. I'm gonna go and park it in there. I think that's where the next trailer is. I don't think we need to come in here again, and we know where to find it. Oh, come on. Hardly touched it. There is a service trailer on this map, so we should be alright. Now I got copyrighted on one of my videos. Now it was shared and it says the music is free to use, but it still put a copyright on it. And compared to my other videos, I don't get many views on any of my videos, but that's the least. It's got the least amount of views in any of my videos. It's only got 3 views, and it's funny that my lowest one is the one that's got a copyright sticker on it. So I use all the music I use is off YouTube. It's the YouTube audio library. And the one video that's got a, you know, a free strike, as you could say, where I'm allowed to use it, but it's not YouTube, is the one that has got least views. And you hear some of the big YouTubers claim conspiracies in that, even though you know they're sat there like 60,000 views moaning, but. It goes to show you that the right and some of the conspiracies about the YouTube algorithm are probably true. I just have to go and get some concrete blocks. From the other map, which should take me 2 minutes. So I'm back. Let's get this done. It has seeing we've filled it up, it's gobbled, you know, either over half a tank of fuel. So it is eating the juice, but it is giving good power. So that's that one done. That's 6,000. That's not too bad. That's good money. I'm just hoping I left the right saddle on that. So the plan is now, I'm going to drop this trailer somewhere out the way. See, I don't know. Yeah. It's down here. We need fuel. There's no. There's a fuel trailer. So that's a big fuel trailer, and we've got a fuel station. So I feel like I should move this trailer just a bit further this way. I might come and put it on this corner just for future driving, because there is one I could do with moving this as well and just bringing it a bit more central, you know, somewhere we'll be going past. And then of course we've got the other fuel trailer there, we've got a fuel trailer up there, and we've got a fuel trailer on the corner there. Well, that's for another day to worry about. I need somewhere to drop this trailer. And I might just go put that back in there with the other one. Oh, I'm thinking that I could bring the fuel skate, but if I bring the other trailer, if I bring this one down, plus we'll be able to see, because that's a saddle low, so we will, because the semi-trailer will be a saddle low, and we'll be able to see if I've got the right one. If I take my handbrake off, still leave my handbrake on when I'm trying to pull away. But we'll move that trailer somewhere a bit more efficient. We'll park the Scout up out the way. Don't know when we'll need that again. But it's, I mean, the Scout's the easiest thing to run fuel, because the Scout trailer carries 900, which is, you know, it's a good. This takes 2, so it's 3 full loads for a proper truck. It's a lot easier to fill and get about the map. Than one of these things carrying a big fuel trailer. See, I was also thinking at work, that's what I do when I'm driving a truck, is think about plane trucks. The best way to reverse these is just to push them like so. And they can half go where you want it to go anyway, or do they? I want it to go in there, maybe. I was getting lucky the other time. Yeah, maybe not. Man, this is do a bit of skill. There we go, skill over brawn. Gets it where I want it. Detach that trailer. Let's just, how much would it be to recover this? It would be 5,000. If this ever gets stuck, it's 5,000 to recover. Take the last bit of fuel out of the Scout trailer. I'm going to try out this big fuel tanker for size. Hopefully I had the brains to put the right saddle on this, because they did look very similar. Got 42. think there is a service truck down here as well, which we might be able to fix the suspension on. I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but the power of it, if you just watch it, just going its way through stuff. Now this is with no all-wheel drive or no diff lock. So this is just running without any like four-wheel drive aids. It has got the mud tyres. See, so it's almost getting through there without even four-wheel drive. So if I engage the four-wheel drive, I mean, it doesn't hardly do any better. If I put it into high, I'll put it into get the diff lock, and it only kind of does marginally better. So I'm impressed, but I don't think I would trust it with a massive amount of weight. So it might be a good one for the smaller work. Mind you, we're going to find out when we start hooking 20 ton of steel onto the back of it later on. Fully fix that. I may also just pull this up a bit. So it's easy to get at. See, we're struggling straight now. Just been singing its praises. Trailer's not having it. I think the trailer's wheel is stuck on something there, is what that is. No, we are stuck on that giant rock. Well, curse me and my bright ideas. See, there's something. I don't think that would happen in real life. And over goes that trailer. I mean, I'm not buying that, but yeah. The simplest job's to move that 6 foot, and that happens. Just gun it again. It's that front tyre on that trailer doesn't want to move. I'm going to detach that and just leave it there, because that was going to be a bit of a pain. Tipping the trailer wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, but it always feels like a small defeat, I suppose. You know, looking at it, this fuel trailer may be a good test. It might be a good test just to see. Some of that is bogging. Just to see what the old girl's made of. We are slipping a bit there. It's a bit covered in the old mud. check how much it is for fuel. It's £5 a litre here, so that's pretty expensive. But, you know, if needs must, needs must. So I'm going to try and talk over that music because it got me copyrighted last time. Even though as soon as I can use it, the video doesn't do any views. So are we going to be able to fit this? Yes. So that's a good idea. That we have got the right saddle. So off we go. Tanker driving. Now I want to go straight on here. See, we have definitely slowed down more than I would like as well. See, it definitely has steering issues. Straight into the mud. Have we got anything to winch onto? Have we got some diff lock? It's going and it's going and it's got us through. He says as we grind to a halt. Maybe we can catch that winch. Definitely got an issue steering. You can see the front wheels come off. Diff lock on. I do not need to be careering down this hill and over this bridge. You know what time it is, don't you? Thumbnail time. Oh, that should have been the thumbnail. Look at that. 2 wheels, wheel units. That'd have been a really cool view from the front. Look, boom. So I know for a fact this is going to give us problems this morning. I'm going to try and stick to one side just to see. Now you see, man, just stick to that one side. What's the whole thing for tipping over? And that gets us around there. She's doing good, but again, the wheels are just coming off the ground. It's not good when your front wheels just come off the ground. Man. We're learning and we're driving and we're making progress. This isn't actual mission, it's just somewhere to leave some fuel. A bit more central. Now we've got a bog. It looks like a proper bog. Wheelie, look at that. I've got to. Boom. Is it like a stallion on its rear legs? Chomping at the bit is what it is, isn't it? Raising up its front front tyres like a wild stallion. Right now, it doesn't want to turn a corner. At all. Just missed that. So I'm going to park this bad boy. Right here. Right there. Detach the trailer. I'll refuel while I'm here. Switch to the Scout and refill the Scout and trailer. And my Scout, man, it's like a second limb. Because like this is the first Scout, and when you start looking at some of the later game Scouts, they're like bloody tanks. And I must have, you know, I've got used to what the Scout does on this map. But, you know, when we start getting to snow and other conditions, I'm wondering, you know, will it be up to it? So let's fuel up the whole Scout trailer. Fuel up my truck. You know, no, we've not. There's loads left on that big tanker. I thought we'd had half of it then. And let's park this somewhere that if we're ever running out of juice, we can use. I must admit, the Scout trailer really came in useful. Like, I've not had to worry about running out of juice when scouting. I've not had to worry about running out of gas with my bigger trucks, because I know if worst comes to the worst, I can jump in this. And I've been able to concentrate more on getting missions done. I got stuck there. So I'm going to park this out of the way there, switch the engine off, jump back into this bad boy, and make my way on a big ride down here, around here. So I want to head down here, round here, follow this all the way up and round and round and round and round, and take us down there. There's 2 planks there, and I'm sure there's a job around here. Corporate expansion that needs 2 planks, but we will be in here, pull this down here, up to this, doing other things. I mean, we could get 2 planks from here, but I may just bring them through that other trailer and park it there. But for the time being, we've got a bit of a drive just to get where we need to be. So, get going. So, Drummond Island. Drummond Island. Feel could do with moving somewhere down here. Then we've got this, which is for missions. Of course, I remember which one it is. Of course I do. It is the power line mission. Of course it is. I knew that. Does it have to be in order? Does it have to be in order? Now they're not blacked out. Well, we're going to find out because we're going to pick up that trailer and can't deliver to that one. Then we know it's wrong. And we'll have to come and do the first one. But first off, I'm going to leave this wood somewhere. I mean, I could just go and... How much juice? We've got the juice, haven't we? What is that one? Corporate expansion. It's going to get me £1,000. If I drive down here, deliver this. And we want this turning. Because I'm pretty sure the road's touch wood. Fine, and it's going to be easy. Start tracking. So I'm actually just going to go and do this one while I've got it all set up. So let's go. Right then, stop sign coming for a drive along there. I'm going to leave this £1,000 for littering. I'm going to leave this, hopefully this big tanker doesn't get classed as littering. I'm going to leave that there for a fueling station. I'm going to turn us around and get us fueled up, if I remember what reverse is. I'm going to go down and see how we do on the power line missions. Just to be double sure, we're heading back down here. Have a look at where we're going and up to this trailer there. Now the truck has got power, lots of it, like it's cruising along at a pretty high speed, but of course I was taking some damage, hitting rocks, hitting trees, the suspension's taking some hits. So you know, every truck's got its unique little personality. And this one you have to be a bit careful of going a bit too quick. I must admit, I do love the engine upgrade because it gives it everything it's got most of the time. And it's usually my bad driving that's taking the damage. Like, it's hardly slowed down for all these bogs. As soon as I see it, I slow it down. But it's chugging along. We're going to get to see where we need to take the metal beams right here. So we need to take one metal beam to that, which looks easy enough. This road isn't too bad. We're going to steal some metal beams from this building over here. And then I was having a quick look at routing and planning before. And I'll share my thoughts with you, but don't. Is this a task? What task is this? Heard about Jim's local farmer. Went out hunting last week and managed to get their car. Was stuck in the swamp. View the details. Where's his car? So that's his car. We know about that one. We'll not do that. But right here, we have 2 sets of metal beams. And I was pretty sure we had the right trailer attachment. And we will find out very shortly. Perfect. So now, see, all I was thinking is if we come and do this one, and that's one set of metal beams. The other one's actually quicker just going down here and jumping in. I was thinking I'd have to come all the way around here and up here. And really, if I can back, if I point the right way and back this trailer there, then we can just drive straight onto this one. But all plans sound successful when spoken intelligently enough, I suppose. Words of wisdom. But I will have a go at backing this. It's struggling. I'm not too sure if backing that all the way down there is realistic. But then just turning it around, which doesn't sound realistic. Let's have a nose. If I drive up there, how far is it down there? It's a long way down there, isn't it? I'm driving it. Screw it, I'm driving it. Turn it around somewhere will be quite funny. Okay, it don't look too bad. Mind you, backing it out, looks like decent. Yes, we've done that. Oh, I got caught a bit there. Oh, come on. Go on. There we go. Truck man not wanting to turn. There we go. So the second one is straight down here and then turn down here. I don't know if I've been down this road, so it could be an absolute mud fest, but there's only one way we're going to find out. Slow and steady, bouncing around a bit. I mean, these mud tyres, it's amazing how much they do for it. I think if we hadn't got endurance, the mud tyres would have been a big turning point. I've gone quiet as I concentrate. I'm concentrating. That was sweat coming down my forehead. Cargo management. So that is 2 out of 3 done. Now the other one is there, and we have a steel trailer right there. So we could ditch. We could ditch this trailer right here. Just park it out the side somewhere. How much do we get for that? Does it not tell us? We need a cargo container. Is there? I don't know where cargo containers come from. But anyway, so we can drive down here, pick up this trailer, bring it all the way around to there, and then that will be video done. How are we on juice? We've got enough left. Let's go and find somewhere half reasonable to park this out of the way. I don't know if we need it. There is a lot of other trailers exactly like this one on the map. Leave it right here. Get on my way to this other one. Short little time lapse. Wow, okay. So that's facing the wrong way. gonna have to politely knock down these trees. Is that gonna be possible? Yes, it is. Get in. Knock down the front garden. Back myself underneath here. Is it gonna let me back myself under? It's not gonna let me back myself underneath there. What can it do with a winch? It's not gonna let me attach trailer. I didn't know the trailer's there. Interesting. Interesting that. I wonder if I ram it again and see what happens. Oh no. So I think there's an angle there where I can sneak underneath, get the right angle and just pick it on up. Ah, nearly. Look at that, it's inches, that. Absolutely inches. Ooh, Come on, is that going to let me attach that? That's got to be the worst tail attachment there. Oh, but it has done. It'll do. It'll do. Is it really that bad of an idea if it works? So now, I'm stuck in a ditch with a trailer pointing the wrong way. I need this trailer to be facing the other way. I'm going to do sensible things. Straighten us up. Knocking down this guy's defence and mailbox is if he looks out his window now, he'll have a small price to pay at the excellence of this reversing. He'll be like, it took me 5 hours to put that fence up. I'm like, will you watch me reverse this? Nice son. You're worth every penny. Look at that, son. Thank me later. I just need to know where I'm taking it. We're turning there and then we're following it all the way around. It's funny, I'm at work driving a truck in real life and I find myself rushing to come home and play a truck driving game because it feels dead realistic. And I was laughing at myself. It's like I'd go out now and start buying a new steering wheel because I'm playing lots of this, because that'll make it more realistic. I'm like, I'm sat there behind the truck driving it for real, wondering how I can make me, buy one of them simulation seats that moves and rocks. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That'd be dead realistic. And then I'm like, well, hang on, I'm actually driving a truck right now. How more realism do I need? And then, I suppose, thinking about it, you think, I'm happy. Sometimes we get snow and it's never that bad, but when snow hits, it's a pain to drive it. And I'm going to go off now and play games where I'm driving in snow. Like the next map's snow. And it'd be a pain in the butt driving on roads like this in real life. I'm most thankful for motorways where you just kind of go in a straight line. Yeah, I'm going to be rushing home to go and play games where the driving's really hard. But if I had this sort of work at actual work, I'd be moaning. Unless I was driving endurance, and then I was pretty chill. So, not cursing anything. This goes up around here. We've done pretty well today. The truck's done good. We were talking about it, me and Jellyfingers, and in my mind there's a standard. And today it's come out and it's proved its corn, this truck, but I think it's got to do it repeatedly. It's got to repeatedly prove itself. Like we had the other truck yesterday that did its bit. I'm like, well, I want another 2 days. 2 days where I come in and 2 days. Come on now, turn truck, turn the corner. There we go. You want days where you come in and, you know, it does it time and time again. I want big, constant, solid days from it. So I was thinking, like, today, this truck, if it does it another 2 days like this, if it does this 3 times over, I feel like it's earned a name. And I think you can tell I'm close to naming trucks because I can't call them shit. I start calling them shit. So you grow fond of them. And this one wheelies a bit. It's a bit on the mad side. So I drive this with a bit of caution now, you know, like that. So we're an unwieldy animal at points. But we're here. It's pulled everything. It likes going on 2 wheels. Do that. Oh, we've been on again. Rank 11. Now, we got something at rank 11. £4,400. That puts us up at £54,000. 54, you know, I wanted to earn some money in previous videos, and we've exactly done that. You know, we've got rank 11, so we're going to have a mooch about it. Now, I try to not waffle on as much and keep progress. So we are actually here with this truck, and we've got this truck here. So we're going to waffle on. I'm going to waffle on. We haven't got any of them. Instrument of development. They want free drilling equipment. So if I accept that. Abandoned drill site. Are these not abandoned drill sites, these? So we're going to pick up the abandoned drill site. I'm guessing that's one. That is one. That is one. That's me guess. But I'm pretty sure drilling equipment is. Tell you what we'll do. We'll go back to Smith's. Can we get drilling equipment from here? Oil rig drill. Ah, so that's drilling equipment. So that's actually slightly different. But what we could do, which I'm not going to do because I'm done now, is we can just nip that truck down there. It might only be 2, and we've already got a truck there facing it. So hang on. What we are going to do is more work. Now, just this one with heavier work than the one we've just had. It's funny because it's a lot louder in my headphones as well. I'm looking for the all-wheel drive. So we need to pick up drilling equipment, and I don't know how big it is. The problem is it a 2-spacer, or is it a 3-spacer, or is it a 5-spacer? And looking at it, it's going to be bigger than 2. It's going to be 4 spaces. So we can't load that on there because there's not enough space. So we do need some of the flatbed. We need the flatbed trailer to do this work. So that is a small bit of reconnaissance. We'll switch the engine on. Which is a good job because we do have flatbeds. We have a flatbed right there. I'm guessing we're going to have to go around there, pick it up now. It's underpowered slightly, but we'll see. We will see. So that can be next time. So instruments of development. Out with the old cement for the region. Bloody hell. Mind you, that gets us 22,350 quid. Cargo shit one. Delivered to overside cargo to the warehouse in Smithfield Dam. Out with the old is harbour delivery, construction rig trailer, all these. We have plenty and plenty to go. The money is going to start rolling in. So we've got, off the top here, we've got plenty to be going on with. Never mind logging. You know, we could start looking at logging. So we've got lots of places. So that's the 14,000. This is the same money as logging. That's a 22,000, which we have to do this if we want to complete the region. And that is that's a £32,000 delivered to the logistic base. Delivered to the log station. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? No wonder it's still, look at all this. Blimey. Fuel, consumables. I'm not going to go for all this now because it logistic base. So to Smithfield Dam logistic base, we need fuel, consumables, service parts, wooden planks. Delivered to the log station at Smithfield Dam, I'm guessing, is fuel, consumable, concrete block. Deliver to the old house in Black River, that vehicle parts and fuel. Delivered to the port in Drum Isle, that and that. Okay then, that's a big. I'm going to have to sit down for half an hour and digest that. It is called super order. Cement. Where do we get cement? Right, I'm having a waffle on everyone. You're coming along. Where the hell do we get cement? We get cement from... It doesn't tell us on there. Hang on, go back. What is... Cement's like 3 little... If you look at the icon, it's like 3 little things in it. 3 little stacks of something. So on here it should tell you what it is. And on there I don't see cement. Steady concrete blocks, bricks. That does metal beams. Or is it, do you reckon we unlock cement somewhere? Oh, that's the logistics base. Oh, man. Sorry, everyone, if I'm waffling on, but this... So that job, super order, we've got to deliver up there. Fuel, consumables. See, that's all on one wagon. I'm sure that's just a flatbed full, where you get fuel and consumables. We can get fuel, we can get consumables. We can get wooden planks from somewhere. The place in Black River. So that's not too bad. I've got a flatbed, or we've got lots of flatbeds. Haven't we got a flatbed somewhere? Yeah, we've got a... see, we've got a flatbed and a truck right there. So that's a start. And then to the log station, we need fuel, consumables, and concrete blocks. Now, concrete blocks is the only place is over here. So what was that one? To the log station, fuel, cement, and concrete blocks. That's a freer. What did we have there? Is it metal beams? That? I don't know. Anyway. Delivered to the whole house in Black River is fuel and vehicle parts, which we can also get vehicle parts and fuel to the place in Black River. That doesn't really bother me. It's not, this is my absolute, they're not too bad, these. And delivered to the port in Drummond Island. Metal beams and concrete slabs. Now, concrete blocks. Where do we get slabs? Where the hell do we get concrete slabs from, man? Is this concrete slabs? That's concrete slabs. And what was the other bit? A metal beam. So we can pick up metal beams from here and concrete slabs from there on the way around. So that is that one. I don't mind that. What's bugging me is, where do we get cement? If we unlock cement, is one of these missions warehouse access in Lake Island? So that might get us cement. Out with the old gets us 2 warehouse accesses, so that might get us cement. So we might get cement off doing them. And it goes, so we've got to do instruments of delivery, which unlocks the harbour delivery, which unlocks out with the wild, which will unlock logistic base, super order. Out with the old unlocks that, and out with the old. So out with the old unlocks these 3. And as you can see now, we've got quite a lot ticked off on these. So I'm liking what we're going to say. I'm liking the jobs we've got coming up. I'm liking it. But we did get level 11. And I'm remembering that level 11 got some unlocks. And I'm pretty sure we got some all-terrain tyres. Now, I was saving this truck. I'm sure one of the things we could do when we got to level 11 was get some off-roaders, which makes this good in mud for a reasonable price. It's currently got some all-terrains on it. But, you know, but saying that, we can get diff lock, yeah. And we could get it a fancy off-road thing. I'm going to leave it just for the time being. Can we get anything? See, we've got the big engine. We can't get, so where do we get them? Alaska and Wisconsin. Stock suspension. We could only buy one set of tyres. We could buy a big, nasty winch, what I don't think we do. Snorkel we can't do. So we still can't buy anything yet for that. We've also got, blimey man, it's never ending, which is good. We've still got all this, like you say, we've got logs, lost container. Then we've got logs to the workers. Aid to the island, which is medium. So that's medium, medium, and medium logs. That's long logs and long logs. And that's medium and long. Medium. That's to the sawmill in Lake Island. Forester says Smithfield down. Forester says Smithfield down. Bill says right. And one thing I would like to check is, can we put... No, you can't add any beds on it, so it's just a big flat bed, so I don't think you can do logging with this. Right then, we've got so much to get on with. I will digest that later on. We'll have a quick rundown now of where my trucks are. If... Oh, man, this game, where am I? We are currently here. But the next job is instrument development. We need drilling equipment. Right, so I remember where we are now. If we're doing drilling equipment next, we needed a flatbed. We need to set the flatbed in there and pick up the drilling equipment and take it there. And then I think we're going to have to bring it down here and pick this one up and bring it back. And then we're going to have to bring it all the way, probably down here maybe, and around here, and pick up this one and bring it all the way back. And that gets us £5,000 and warehouse access. So that's next time with Snowrunner. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you later.